I'm Miss Megan from GrowingGreat, and today we'll be doing the Where Does Bread Come From activity. So let's see the materials you need to get started. For this activity, you will need a cup with water, a paper plate, a small stone, or if you have one, a mortar and pestle, whole wheat grain, wheat flour, and lastly, wheat bread. So let's get started. So 24 hours before you're ready to do this activity, have your child empty a few tablespoons of wheat berries into the cup of water. Then leave these to soak overnight. So now my wheat berries have been soaking for 24 hours. Have your child notice how they have changed and how the water may have changed. My water got a little bit murky and slightly yellow. Now take your paper plate and put some of the soaked wheat berries onto the plate. Next, have your child add some of the dry wheat berries next to the soaked ones. Now have your child add a little handful of flour onto the same plate. Observe all three forms of wheat: the dry berries, the soaked berries, and now the ground wheat flour. Ask your child to consider how these hard berries were turned into the soft ground flour. Using the stone or a mortar and pestle if you have one, have your child experiment with grinding up the unsoaked and soaked wheat berries. See what they discover when they crack the berries open. Let's take a look at my results. So what exactly are wheat berries? Well, they're actually the seed part of wheat plants. So if you were to plant an unprocessed wheat berry, it would grow a new stalk of wheat. Now, each wheat berry has three parts. The skin we saw on the outside that turned darker brown when we soaked it is called the hull. Inside that, the white powdery part we saw is the endosperm, which serves as the food source while it's growing. And then there's another little part called the germ, or wheat germ. If left unprocessed, this is the part of the wheat berry that would germinate into a new wheat stalk eventually. So now it's time to observe our loaf of bread. Challenge your child to look on the nutritional label and ingredients list and see if they can find wheat. Now you and your child can go ahead and take out a piece of the wheat bread and use your five senses to observe how it smells, looks, sounds, feels, and tastes. Now that your child has observed all the forms wheat can take and how it can be transformed from one form to another, have your child predict how big manufacturers get the wheat from here to here. If you and your child enjoyed doing this activity from home, be sure to send a picture to this email right here, and GrowingGreat will send you one of our favorite books. Now, I had a great time today, and I hope you did too. Stay well, and I'll see you next time.